The greatest thing about Tanzania is the people.
Amen.
They just have so little, but yet they're so happy.
The kids in Africa make the whole trip. They are so incredible. Here in the United States, when you see children, they have their space. But in Africa, they don't know bubbles. They don't know what a bubble is. They are in your face, they're on your lap, total strangers. They'll come and hold your hand. They want you to go home with
Viseo, for the first 4 years of their existence, has donated for over 110 clean water wells. Think about it, 110 wells. It's probably over 400,000 people now have access to free, clean water because of our partnership with Viseo. What a tremendous blessing it has been. I think a lot of these people, they see these brand new wells pop up and they don't know where they come from until they look at that plaque. And so they begin to recognize Viseo as having provided them this clean water at no cost to them. It provides hope for them that there's somebody that they don't even know somewhere in the world that cares enough about them to donate. And so knowing that somebody in the world cares about them enough to donate and provide that water, I think really instills within them the fact that they're not alone in this world.
We take babies in that have been abandoned, thrown out. We lose a lot of moms in this country. Moms die in childbirth at a really high rate. And if they don't have a father there to take care of them, most of the men can't take care of these babies.
In the almost 9 years that we have been doing this, we have helped about 350 babies. By the grace of God, we've been able to save almost all of them.
We've had babies dropped in latrines. We've had babies left in front yards. We've had them dropped on a porch.
Babies abandoned by the river. We've had babies abandoned in gravel pits, newborns with the umbilical cord still attached.
We had one that was dropped in an open pit latrine. They tell us he'd been in there probably almost 3 days, was almost gone. And he did have maggots in his ears. We had to take him down and have those out. We
had one little boy who had had a number of broken bones, cuts and scars. You know, he was abused.
We've had him dropped on the road. We had one dropped on the road and they tried to cover him up. He was basically buried. Someone hurt him. Thank God they hurt him. One of our latest ones was 800 grams when we got him. Not even a pound. Smallest baby we had. We didn't think he would survive.
You should see that baby now.
So we take our groups over there to love on these babies. These babies have everything. They have food, they have shelter. The only thing they don't have is a mom and a dad. And kind of rips at your heart when you play with these kids. Sorry. But you see the love that these two people started and brought these kids here to rescue them and give them a chance at life. We love to take people there and to see and to feel and to hold these babies and love on them.
First moved out here and we didn't have water. We were buying water. Water is totally essential.
We were not aware of Viseo and Hearts and Hands until my daughter met Verlin.
And she said, "What do you do here?" And he said, "Well, we dig water wells." Kim's eyes brightened up because we were buying this property and there's no water. The city does not come out this far with water. So you say water to us, we're like, whoa.
In our first meeting, when Verlin and I were discussing it, we just said, yeah, we're going to drill there. I've never been there, but Just the spirit was so strong that we needed to provide this orphanage with clean water.
This came as a gift to us. It came as a free gift. You know, we didn't pay for that well. Someone paid for that well, and we thank them for that, you know, because we didn't have the money to drill that well, but we needed the water.
And he came and drilled that well.
It was a very difficult well to drill. It was during the rainy season, and it was a muddy mess, and they could only drill about an hour or two a day because the rest of the day it was pouring down rain.
And now we have fresh, clean water. It's an amazing thing.
So these babies get their formula a number of times a day because of that water. They put on clean clothes that have been washed in that water.
So when we have people like you guys who come and say, that's our mission, to bring water, I just bless God for you. I just pour blessings on you. We couldn't be here without water.
We say, well, that's a God thing, you know, because it brought together two organizations that are trying to do good in Africa. And what a blessing that has been. So how can we say thank you enough? We can't.
There are just no words to say thank you. But I love to tell people, you look at that little baby's face. You look at him taking his bottle with water that you drilled from a well, and that water in that formula, and that smile on that baby's face, that is your thank you. And you know, when you get to heaven someday, there's gonna be kids running up to you saying, you brought me water. You know, you couldn't come and hold me, but you brought me water.
The greatest thing that you can do is just get on a plane and come with us, because that'll touch your heart the most, and that's what the Lord needs, is people that He can touch their heart so that they can have a greater impact long term. Donating is a great way of doing that, but just get on a plane and come with us. That's the greatest thing that you can do and experience.